Okay, this I've been waiting to do for forever. Since this year is the 20th anniversary of the first ever live-action Spider-Man movie, I am gonna do a review of the first three live-action Spider-Man movies, and then I'm gonna do the Garfield series, and then eventually the Tom Holland series, if I can get around to it. So, first off, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I have the DVD collection. It includes the original Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, and a bonus disc. And the funny thing about this is that when Spider-Man 2 released, it also has a... Oh, my finger's covering it. It also has a 2.1. Which includes, like, extended fight scenes and stuff like that. But, anyway, I'm getting off topic. Spider-Man 1. Here we go. Spider-Man 1 is basically the origin story of Spider-Man. He gets bitten by the radioactive spider, his Uncle Ben dies, great power, great responsibility, blah, blah, blah. And this first movie introduces the Green Goblin. He will be important later, even though he dies in this movie. It's a little bit complicated. But, but here's something weird. Apparently, when people heard that Tobey Maguire would be the first ever live-action Spider-Man, well, not the first ever, there was actually a Japanese Spider-Man, but other than that, most people went like, oh no, don't do this, Spider-Man! But when he stepped down and got recast when Andrew Garfield's series got kicked off, most people were like, no, the Tobey Maguire's the best, you don't do this. So I guess people like him now, but this is my favorite Spider-Man because it's my childhood right here. I mean, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. I have like a case, I have a blanket, I have a Funko Pop. I'm gonna get more Funko Pops when the No Way Home wave releases. But, this movie, Spider-Man 1 is all about responsibility. Taking responsibility for what you do and what you say. So, this movie's effects aren't really too good, considering that Lord of the Rings and Two Towers released the same year, and Gollum looks more realistic than the effects in that movie, or this movie. So, take it with a huge grain of salt. You're probably not gonna like the effects in the first one. But the acting's a little bit hilarious. You can tell some of them are a little bit pushing it, a little bit trying too hard, but they are hilarious. Just like my haircut. And my face. And I gotta say, the costume design looks alright. The original costume looks fine. They definitely improved it in the second one. The Green Goblin costume looks cool, but they definitely could have done better with the mask. Most people didn't like the mask. To be honest, I think it's okay. I know they could have done better, but for the time period and with the budget they had, that was probably one of the best options. Because if you see the other designs they had planned, I know they couldn't have done those designs without making it look so godful stupid. So, yeah, the acting for most people, especially Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, he is really, really good. And I'm glad we got more of him in another movie that I will not speak of until we get to that movie. And, that he is so good. I love him as a villain. I really, really love him as a villain. And Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, I mean, like, he's good and all, but he could use some more one-liners, you know, like the classic comics. He gets more one-liners in the second and third film, but in the first one, not very much one-liners, you know what I mean? But here's some interesting facts about, like, the first one. Randy Savage apparently played, Bonesaw, the, wrestler in the first part of the movie. Like Randy Savage played him. And I've seen the, like, Randy Savage, Slim Jim commercials. He is, perfect. Rest in peace, my man. But, yeah, apparently some of the scenes were very hard to do. Like, Sam Raimi said he wanted the webs to come out of his wrist and not like the classic gizmo that Spider-Man has his web shooters. Because, in his own words, he said, I just can't see this high school kid making some sophisticated gadget that shoots webs. He's a science geek. A science geek. It is fiction. Let's see if I can find some more fun facts. Oh yeah, apparently during like the holding the trying to catch food on a plate thing took like over 100 tries. I don't know. I am questioning that. Oh, and here's like my favorite scene in the whole page. That's my favorite photo on the entire page. That's just hilarious to me. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, then J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. We definitely didn't get enough of him as we should in the first film, but definitely we will get more of him in the second film and the third film. But I'm saying right now, he's solid. In the second film, he's definitely better, the best J. Jonah Jameson. That's why they rehired him for No Way Home and Far From Home, but like I'm just thinking of his lines right now. They're hilarious. But yeah. There's definitely hokey acting, scenes of special effects that definitely don't look good at all. But if you're looking for a nostalgic movie and a great way to laugh your butt off, then definitely watch the first one. I can't wait to get to the second one because the second one is one of my favorite Spider-Man movies it's still one of my favorite Spider-Man movie. I don't care. No Way Home is definitely a close second. But Spider-Man 2 is still my all-time favorite. It was actually the first Spider-Man movie I ever saw. So, like, what do you think about the original Spider-Man movie? Do you think it holds up in any way? I mean, it definitely doesn't hold up in special effects, but in story, I think it's alright. It's alright for the story it has. It's definitely not like the original Spider-Man movie is definitely not like very, very high up there, but like it's decent for like the time period. I just think it's like decent because apparently this movie and Blade is what kicked off the superhero movies as a whole, especially Spider-Man. So I guess this is what film goers needed. But tell me what you think. Do you think the original Spider-Man holds up at all, or do you think it should burn in a ditch?